Okay, I got time to float along until I reach the water. Falling down, I wonder if I'll burn out when I hit the bottom. Every day I'm swimming through the galaxy, I feel the heat. The sun is shining through the blinds and washing over me. I see the giants waving me on over.
Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at my Diamond 5 deck profile. Dark Magician. You see, this was in my last video, Sprite Hate DM. Ever since the freaking Sprite pack came out, I've seen so many Sprite variants. It's like the new branded. Every level 2 deck can run Gigantic, because Gigantic can summon any level 2. And then all these Jet, Blue. That's a very busted engine Jet, resummoning a level 2 every turn. Or a rank 2 or link 2, like there's of course Runic Sprite because Hugin is a level 2. There's Pure Sprite with like there's a bunch of engines they can use. They can use the Sacred Beast. I thought it was Sacred Beast Sprite, but the Sacred Beast card can search like a copy of. Okay, yeah, this is the Sacred Beast. This card, Dark Reckoning Beast, is a level 2. This searches this thing which they can search another card of itself. And that's 2 level 2s for Gigantic. Of course, there's Live Twin Sprite, there's Tri-Brigade Sprite, there's so many Sprite variants. I've seen Scareclaw, Tri-Brigade Sprite. But this is the deck that this is pretty much go first and you hope you draw your floodgates and you win. We'll go over a quick deck profile. We're getting into 3 duels. The 2 Dark Magician, of course, one of them is the Loza Art, one that we got from the pack, 3k gems. 3 souls, pretty standard in any Dark Magician deck, one of our best monsters. 3 rods versus our spell traps. We're not really running that many spell traps, or we actually are, because we're running 2 Eternal Soul in this deck. Most of the time we only run 1 Eternal Soul, but 2 rod. We really need to get this loop up with Eternal Soul, turn 1. For this card, Virus card, that everybody was talking about in the stream. Probably seen this pulling around YouTube. I've seen I think Buoyant Gaming. I used to watch him back in the day when he used to do Dark Magician content around the start of the game, and then he took a break and now he's back and he was talking about Deck Devastation Virus. People in my stream were talking about Deck Devastation Virus. And it pretty much just, we'll talk about that later. 1 Dark Magician Girl. We're still running Fusion Deployment with combination. Fusion Deployment can be sent off of Verte to summon a girl from the deck, and then with souls and rod you can get up to draw 2 plus Omni Negate in combination. You can cut these 2 for like more floodgates, more draw cards if you want. 2 Illusion of Chaos, 3 prep. This is the correct ratio. You can even go down to 2 prep if you really need the space, but this 5 cards, this is a good ratio. Don't play 3 Illusion of Chaos, 2 prep, because Illusion of Chaos is once per turn. Preparation of Rites is not once per turn. And you can also send Preparation of Rites with souls for extra draws if you know they don't have Ash. And it's a good Ash bait if you already have Illusion of Chaos in hand, because they might think you're playing a Ritual deck or something. 1 Terraforming, this can search either our 2 copies of Secret Village, or 2 copies of Chicken Game, or Salvation, which can search our Eternal Soul. We pretty much have a lot of copies of Eternal Soul in this deck. 2 Eternal Soul, 1 Salvation, and then that's 4 with Terraforming. And then we have 7 copies with Rod, and then we have 5 extra copies of Rod, so we have 12 copies of Eternal Soul in this deck. You see the consistency is building up. We just need like a fusion card like Ref. Do I have Ref or Brain of Fusion? We need a fusion card like this that says something like Dark Magician, and we need our boy Dragoon to be on ban. I keep talking about him every video. We really need something to do turn 1. Because Rod searching 1 piece of a combo and not having like the other piece is like kind of mid. Fusion Deployment. This can summon, this can be put back in the deck, so we're only running 1 because the Lunar Chaos can always put it back into the deck because Verti can only send from deck. Took Secret Village, block out all their spells. Pretty much instant wins against Side Striker, which falls off the meta. But instant wins against Runic Sprite is in the meta a lot. It's wins against them. If you can banish their normal summon, they can't do Sprite Starter or get another level 2, so they pretty much lose the game from there. That's per village. I'm running 3 copies on that with the Terraforming. Drinking Game really good with Soul. Drinking Game superior to Upstart now because of the easier access to souls. You can send Drinking Game for extra draw for souls, and it's effective to draw 1. Salvation, Search Eternal Soul, and then it can like switch in and out. But you don't use that effect. Kind of mid, but it is what it is. 2 circle. We're playing this card. Yeah, you know what it does. Call duality, but only for Dark Magician or spell traps that include its name. And the circle manage and return if you want to summon Dark Magician. 2 called by to negate the opposing hand traps. We're not playing any hand traps in this build, so if we go second, it's kind of mid. Unless we draw like a lot of interruptions, like maybe a fusion deployment, souls, rod. But going second with this build is pretty bad. You might want to look at the website, the maximum meta website. The guy has other going second cards. You could run like evenly, Dark Ruler. I've seen Haven was running 3 Dark Ruler. Super Poly, of course, I was running in my other tournament build. But I was getting tired of Sprite. I'm tired of getting going first and then still losing to Sprite because I don't have enough floodgates and stuff, interruptions. If you don't get the village lock, even if you get like the village lock with the circle loop up, sometimes that's not enough against Live Twin Sprite and those variants. 3 Soul Servant, really good card, our best spell trap. It's mostly a draw tunes deck, so it can allow you to search through your deck very fast, and then you can place anything on top of your deck, sack your deck. 1 Secrets, Diffuse. We're not running any Timaeus. Timaeus is just a mid card. I wish it's special summon for free, like if you had Dark Magician or a spell trap that mentioned it on your field or something like that. That special summons for free. So like you have to use Salvation effect. You can send that with Soul still. But yeah. 2 Deck Devastation Fire. So this card is really good in this meta. All the Sprite cards, let's look up all the Sprite cards, most hand traps. We're gonna go look to my pinned comments. All the Sprite cards, 1100, 1300, 1400, 1200, 1000. Everything but gigantic, even Elf. It's lower than 1500 attack, so you just pop their entire hand. It's so satisfying when this resolves. Most of the hand traps, Veiler, DD Crow, Maxi, Gamma, Ash, all the Ghost Sisters, Droll, if they don't pop Droll third one. Most monster and base hand traps are gonna get popped by this, so they can even get you more plussing. This is not so good against Live Twins. They can still search their Live Twin cards. This can pop the Live Twin cards in hand, but if they have this card right here, Sunny Stitch, they can still combo off because they can search it to their hand, and this doesn't work on search cards. It only works on cards that they draw. So you might want to wait until they normal summon if you know they're playing Live Twin Sprite. And this will pop the cards that they already have on field. 2 skill drain. I mean, this is like the floodgate section, floodgate galore. 2 skill drain, 2 summon limit, 2 goes in. All these cards are very good against Sprite variants. Goes in. They have to switch between. They're playing Live Twin. They have to switch between light and dark a lot. The Sprite variants, they have to switch between fire and dark. Jet and blue are dark, and the other 2 are fire. So this stops them from going into carrot or red. On you summon limit, they have to summon a bunch of times. They summon 2 times. Normal summon, and they special summon another Sprite name. You summon limit them. They can't go into gigantic. They can't go into elf. They pretty much have to end turn there. If they don't open crazy, like open jet or something like that, or they can chain like starter to get jet out. But it really stops them. And of course, skill drain, a very powerful floodgate, negate all monster effects on the field. Allows us to like stall out the game so our circle loop can eventually win the game. 2 card advantage. 2 Eternal Souls, comes back Dark Magician, and you all know it's pop effect and it's outdated search effects. 1 combination to negate, and we have our the 3 best Dark Magician fusions that we have. Which was 4. We have these 2 cards, Link Spider and I'm Duck, to link away Dark Magician. Put them in the graveyard so we can circle banish again. 1 Link Karibo. This Karibo checked you from 1 attack. Under skill drain, so this works under skill drain. It can dodge skill drain for like souls or something like that, or if you don't want to send like you don't want to soul send skill drain, because that works because soul sends for costs. You can soul send skill drain and still get a draw, but you can like soul send other cards in your hand and then trigger the link Karibo to tribute souls. And since souls resolves in the graveyard, you get the draw still. 1 Anima. This helps us going second since we're not running any hand traps or board breakers. 1 Artemis, link Rod away, put him in the graveyard to recycle him when it's a recycle effect, tribute a spellcaster, add it to your hand. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. You could probably run IP in the slot. I just have it here for like toolbox extra deck. Link summon to target spell traps and destroy them because most of our floodgates are monster heavy. 1 Verte, fusion deployment pretty much. Then we have Dark Selene access code. You can dark, so summon a dark from the graveyard, then go into Selene if you have 3 spells. Come back a spellcaster, which is all of our deck, and then go into access code, and that's 2 pop access code. You can always summon back Selene. You always summon back Dark Magician with like Selene, and then link into Link Spider, then go into access code. So you have 3 pops. We have Nightmare Unicorn here, which you could partner up with IP for a shuffle on your opponent's turn. We usually go into Verte turn 1, so that's really don't go into IP much in this deck. And then 1 BLS, since we're playing skill drain, we want that 3k body when we have 3 monsters on the field to maybe beat over something that they have. Alright, we're gonna go into 3 duels here that I have saved. You can start from here. This is against Pure Sprite here. And we open Crazy, we open Seal Drain combination. He maxes me, which is fine. We go prep into Illusion of Chaos. We do Illusion of Chaos, we get Souls. Go back Illusion of Chaos. And then we special summon Dark Magician Girl. So this is very good here. We did put back Dark Magician because we already have combinations. So we're going to have Village up, Skill Drain up, and Omni Negate. Very good. Against most Sprite variants, they Insolence Justice. And he tries to carry, but that doesn't work. It negates the effect, not the activation, so that's good. So everything is negated, and he's just gonna be passing turn a lot. Of course, we draw into the second Dark Magician, very fun. And it's really just passing turn. Like, this is how some of the duels be going. Just passing turn. We get Salvation, but we don't want to duelist lock him. Maybe allow him to do something, so we're just, yeah, it's just passing turn. We finally get prep, so now we can do something. Illusion of Chaos. We can Illusion of Chaos, put back a Dark Magician to get Souls. And we could have won here by, no, we could have won. So, pretty much just beat down. 1 more turn, he's dead. And like Ghost Ogre, yeah. We get Eternal Soul finally, but finish him off with 2500. And that's pretty much like this is how Yu-Gi-Oh has to be. Like, it's so uninteractive with the Sprite cards. Here's another. This is pure Sprite again. You just have to lock them out of playing the game because if they combo off, you're just gone. So one first again, and this hand is absolutely crazy. Access a village. Illusion of Chaos first is try to beat the Ash. You know he has no Ash, so we're just gonna go crazy here. Souls, and then we're gonna chain game to get Rod. He actually gave us Rod, so that shuts us out of our thing. We just get village here, and this is pretty good because what do we draw here? Well, we draw fusion deployment, so we're insane here. Gamma would have shut us out of fusion deployment, but we just draw it anyway, and now we can get the Omni Negate up, and we can get draw 2 here. We draw 2 here. I'm like, he's playing Gamma, he wants to be playing Sprite, so I want to see Skill Train, I want to see Goals in, I want to see Summon Limit, something to stop him. And we see our boy, Deck Devastation Virus. This thing is going to resolve. We summon back Dark Magician here, so we have a Spellcaster, short Spellcaster on the field. And we're going to deck Dev using Girl. Nice hand, bro. You couldn't see the hand, but his hit he went -4. Like, Deck Devastation Virus, I should have listened to you guys sooner. That card is broken. It's so lovely to resolve. Another pure Sprite player. These games, as you can see, like some of these games are back to back. If you look at the timestamps, like this game, I think I had a game in between these that I might have lost, and then I had these 2 games back to back against Sprite. He's using the Beckoning Beast engine that I talked about earlier. We go first, and we literally have nothing. I think this is a very funny match. Look at our hand. It's just floodgates. Really, our only interruption is goes in and called by here. Everything else is trash. He draws, and he just scoops it up. I don't know why. He might have think we're playing like Outledge or something, or Labyrinth. I don't know. He just scooped it up instantly, and I think this is the final duel. What is this against? Oh, this is against Labyrinth. I think this is our rank up match. Let me go look at this again. I don't know if they deleted the VODs here. I think one of these were a rank up match. Oh, it ended. Oh, okay. Season 14. Yeah, we started to play Diamond and we lost a lot. Yeah, this is our rank up match here. We cannot play the replay unless we have it saved, but this is our rank up match to get the Diamond, as you can see here. Went to Plat 1 to Diamond. And this game was insane. I thought I won this game instantly, and as you can see, it took 5 turns. It was against Labyrinth, and I had, as you can see, most of our stuff is monster heavy, so we almost lost this game. I don't know how we won this game actually. Crazy. Yeah, so we have souls up, we have skill drain, we have village, we have eternal soul, we have, yeah, souls, the chicken game, perfect. And it's just insane here. We put Illusion Chaos back because his hand is just perfect. Round 1, we draw into Rod, perfect. And now we can do stuff, draw. I don't know why we prepped here because we already did Illusion Chaos. I think we wanted to just shuffle the deck. We use that, get Dark Mission Girl out. Get combinations if you already have Eternal Soul. This is just beautiful. We get goals in. So I'm like, if I'm facing any Sprite variant, I have Village, I have an Omni Negate, I have goals in, I have Skill Drain. Like, Sprite has no chance. And I'm facing Labyrinth, so I should have Skill Drain here. Actually, I don't think I have Skill Drain. But he opens crazy, as you're gonna see. So this interaction here, I actually should have flipped. You're gonna see I should have flipped combination here. I'm gonna get Mega Punish for that next turn. So you're losing the Chaos, we get home. The deck Devastation Virus back, because we don't need that. Most of their cards are above 1500. He Torrentials, and he changed Gassy Glitch. I'm like, okay, I can just Omni Negate this, right? Because I have Reclamation in the grave and I have combination. And we get the Judgment. So Judgment can only negate cards that are activating, like spell checks that are activating. Cards that are already on the field, like Eternal Soul activating its effect that's already on the field, they can't negate that. So I should have flipped it when Judgment was not activatable, but now I lose my board. He gets Blackjack, he gets Lord. I'm like, oh crap, I'm screwed. I look at my life points. I pay with Chicken Game and Skill Drain and Verte, and he's gonna hit me with a Trap Bop, and I feel like I'm gonna lose here. Labyrinth gets Welcome, backs over Rod. I'm like, okay, that's a Welcome. And this is insane here. He pops my Skill Drain, so no plucking for me. We lose the Chaos, we get Rod here. And this is insane. So we get Rod. He backjacks, but he shuffled the deck with Ariana, so he misses. Very good. We get Soul Servant. Soul Servant will get us Souls. We draw 2, and guess what he has engraved? He has a Dark, so we can go and look at his life points, 4,000 because of Judgment. So now we're actually gonna Salvation, yeah. Gonna send Salvation, draw into Called By, which can negate a hand trap, which is good. And now we do the Dark, summon back Lord. On Celine, we have enough spells in the grave, 5 spells. Celine, summon back Dark Magician. We're gonna need an extra pop here because he has Welcome. Welcome can chain to like oh, he actually can't chain. He can like chain Welcome. We didn't need the extra pop here. I forgot. You can't chain the active code. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, and he knows it's over. 300 attack, 4,000. That would have been lethal damage. But yeah, it was a hard climb this month. We on the Razor Edge. You can see this was like yesterday. I was just playing. Yeah, yesterday. This video is going up the last day of the season. Video is being recorded the last day of the season because I just got back. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna show the deck list one more time. And we're gonna go to Cypher DM. I want to go to Cypher DM. I wanted to go to Diamond so I can like show off Cypher DM. Like the Sprite hate. But we can probably show that off Platinum. But this is the deck list again if you want to see. Good luck on your climbing next season. Peace.